The man had just finished filling up his car with fuel, but as he was about to pay, something felt strange. He reached into his pocket and was shocked to discover that all of his cash had turned to ash. Without wasting a second, he drove straight back home. He picked up a few banknotes lying on the floor, walked to the window, and tossed them outside. He stared at the floating bills, silently hoping his suspicion was wrong. But the very next moment, the fresh banknote crumbled into ash in midair. To confirm his theory, he went upstairs and brought down a famous Van Gogh painting. He opened the villa's front door and placed the painting exactly across the doorway, half inside the house and half outside. Something unbelievable happened. The half that remained inside the house stayed completely intact, while the half exposed outside instantly turned to dust. Staring at the half-destroyed painting, he decided to uncover the truth. He grabbed a hammer and began smashing through the walls. What he found left him frozen in shock. The walls were packed with countless wires. He then ripped up the bedroom floor, only to discover that beneath it was the same maze of mysterious cables. Before he could even process what he had found, he noticed his wife preparing to leave the house with their young son. Panicked, he rushed to stop her, but she insisted on opening the door and stepping outside. He cautiously approached the entrance, ready to convince them to come back inside. Suddenly, the child standing outside began crying uncontrollably. Within seconds, his tiny face started turning bright red. His wife looked down in horror and saw that the boy's little shoes were rapidly dissolving into dust. She screamed his name in terror. Hearing her heartbreaking cries, the man couldn't hold himself back any longer. He sprinted outside at full speed, snatched the child from her arms, and rushed back into the house. The moment they crossed the doorway, the shoes that had already begun disintegrating instantly collapsed into ash. But what happened next was even more terrifying.